Hello everyone, and welcome to this special episode of Geographic. Today we are highlighting UNCW's very own sustainability program and sitting down with the people that make it all happen. I'm Maddie Peterson, and this week's episode starts right now. UNCW Sustainability's origins go all the way back to 2007, when a small group of students and professors were tasked with creating the UNCW Chancellor Sustainability Committee. In 2014, the Green Initiative Fund, or TGIF, was created and established a $5 student fee every semester. This fee goes towards supporting environmental stewardship on campus, mini grants for various projects, and the Sustainability Peer Educator Program. But while this might be a great overview of sustainability at UNCW, for a more detailed insider look, we sat down with Chief Sustainability Officer Kat Pullman and a few of our very own peer educators. We have several special guests here today. Do you guys want to introduce yourself and kind of explain what you do with the sustainability program here on campus?
Absolutely. So my name is Kat Pullman. I am the Chief Sustainability Officer here at UNCW, and I have the pleasure of protecting the environment and the people here at our great university.
Yeah, my name is Sarah Nicholson. I'm a sustainability peer educator, so I work under Kat. I promote sustainable initiatives on campus, projects to make campus more eco-friendly, and I also serve my fellow students by educating my peers about what they can do to make their lifestyles more sustainable as well.
And I'm Avery Owen, and I'm also a peer educator like Sarah, and we just have a lot of fun spreading sustainable values on campus and creating programs that students can engage in and that they feel are important to them, and I really love doing it. I'm new at it, but I'm having a great time.
Sounds like you guys have a lot going on. Are there any specific projects you guys have been really excited about in the past year or so?
Absolutely. So my favorite project over the past year has been the stormwater management initiative, and we have been collaborating with NC Coastal Fed as well as the City of Wilmington's Heal Our Waterways, and we're going to be implementing over $200,000 worth of projects to help our stormwater not go into the intercoastal and instead absorb into either grounds or elsewhere so that we can stop the pollution of our intercoastal waterways.
It's an amazing cause.
Thanks.
So you guys work kind of on the ground floor, so to speak, with students. Are there any programs that you guys have participated in where you maybe have interacted with someone who was like, oh, I didn't know that that was a sustainable choice? Do you guys have any kind of personal anecdotes to kind of give to that?
Yeah, I can speak to a program we actually did last year. Last Christmas we had a sustainable holidays program. We tabled in the library. We had tons of information about what you can do to make your holiday more sustainable, whether it be wrapping your gifts with fabric wrapping instead of paper, or choosing frustration-free packaging from Amazon, which reduces the amount of packaging that's used. It's something I definitely learned a lot from. And I was interested, whenever we table, it's just really heartening to see students come in and be enthusiastic about sustainability because it's absolutely a growing movement. And it's just inspiring to see how many more people year after year are getting into it, because when we combine our forces, it's just amazing what we can accomplish.
Do you have anything to add?
Sure. Though I haven't really experienced this firsthand yet, I am working on a program sort of right now that a lot of students surprisingly have never even heard of, and it's the topic of fast fashion. How can fashion be fast or slow? The fact of the matter is that it can be, and fast fashion is simply clothing that is made overseas in factories and places where workers are paid very poorly. They are put under very terrible working conditions, and the materials used to make those clothings are very poor and are made to be just thrown away. And so this whole system of creating clothing to be disposed of is not sustainable and it's not ethical. And so there are very simple ways to change how you consume your clothing and stop buying fast fashion, but many students have not ever even heard of it before. So I'm really excited to try to get students aware of the issue through some kind of programming.
And adding on to what Avery was saying, I think it's really awesome that she's working on that, because a lot of times when people think about sustainability, they just think about the environment, but there's actually 3 pillars of sustainability. Of course, we have the environment, but we also have that's environmental stewardship. We also have social equity and economic vitality. And the combinations of those three that's what we consider sustainability to be. And so I think it's great that fast fashion is something that considers all of those. And so that's a really great initiative, and I'm excited to see what she does with it.
It's definitely multifaceted, and I think it has a lot of potential. When we get students aware of it, they can kind of change how they look at the problem. So.
You brought up a really amazing point about kind of the multi-dimensional area of sustainability. Do you have anything specifically from kind of, Chief Sustainability Officer kind of standpoint on like specific like goals you have, strategic goals for including sustainability like across all those multi-dimensions?
Absolutely. I think one of the ways that we can most easily combine all of the facets of sustainability is to look at it on a global level. And UNCW is so wonderful at looking at things internationally as well as locally. So one of the things that we're doing right now is we're hosting a poster competition for sustainability. However, the poster has to be related to one of the United Nations sustainability goals. There are actually 17 goals on there, and they range from everything from no hunger and no poverty to things below sea. So you can really see how all of these things interconnect, and you can look at it on a global level and then bring it back home and actually do something on a local level and understand, just because I'm looking towards the environment doesn't mean that I'm solely focused on that, but I can also look at the economy as well as people. People, planet, and profit are the 3 Ps that we've been talking about this semester.
So with those 3 Ps, you've clearly got 2 very involved students here. How can kind of the everyday UNCW student get more involved with the sustainability program?
I'm gonna hand this one off, honestly.
Sign the pledge. So definitely that's how we measure how much support we're getting on campus, how student involvement kind of begins. So if you go to our website, uncw.edu/sustainability, there's going to be a link for you to sign the pledge. It's just saying that on your day-to-day life, you're going to consider sustainability in your actions. And the key to getting involved is to opt into our newsletter. It's sent out every week by the lovely Kat, and it's chock full of information and news about what's going on campus sustainability-wise. And also every Friday we have a Community Friday event where students can get involved, whether it be volunteering or hearing a speaker. So that's definitely the best way to get involved, and there are tons of awesome opportunities. So.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, Community Fridays are really cool. Just last Friday we had a tree planting with, I believe, the Alliance for Cape Fear trees, and it was so much fun. It was awesome to see the community come together and to get students at the university involved with people from all ages and all walks of life is really cool, especially when they're coming together for sustainability.
Okay, I think we should just all put our hands in and just yell sustainability. So 3, 2, 1, sustainability! Thank you so much to both Kat Pullman and the peer educators for sharing their stories with UNCW Sustainability. Be sure to sign the Sustainability Pledge linked in the video description and head to one of their weekly volunteer opportunities. As always, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to all your TealTV content on all of your social media platforms. Thank you for watching this week's special episode. I'm Maddie Peterson, and we will see you in the spring, Seahawks.